Hi there, my name is Neville Eden. I'm on the Handicap Greens and Golf Committee, and I was involved in the rollout of the World Handicap System at Abergele Golf Club. So I'm here to talk to you about the World Handicap System and a few other topics. So basically, if you don't know, some of you I know are experienced golfers, but some of you may not know how to get your initial handicap. Talk about how it then develops over time, talk through some useful apps and websites, and then time at the end for some questions if anyone's got any questions about any of the topics that I've covered or anything really related to golf or handicapping. I'm sure one of us here will be able to help if you've got any questions. So to get your initial handicap, you've got to have put in cards, either 3 hole cards or any combination of 9-hole and 18-hole cards. And so you've got to have played at least 54 holes to get your initial handicap index. The card's got to be verified and signed by an Abergele Golf Club member in order to be valid. And you can either hand them in at the pro shop and they'll get them to one of us, or you can hand them in to match secretaries, or if you're struggling to get them to the right people, I'm happy to help as well. When you first start, your maximum initial handicap is 54. You can't be given anything bigger than 54. Most people end up with quite a bit less than that, even when they're first starting. So what happens then, you've got your handicap index, but then as you play, either hand in other cards or submit further cards from qualifying competitions, your handicap record then will get updated. And for your handicap index to be what I call, the term I use is fully mature, you need 20 cards in your scoring record. And then once you've got to 20, your handicap index is then calculated from the average of your best 8 from your last 20 rounds. This is a screenshot of my recent performance. As you can see, it's a bit of a roller coaster, very, very up and down. And you can see each of the individual dots on that really curvy line is that's a round of golf that's been recorded. The ones that are counting the best 8 are the ones in yellow that are at the bottoms of these peaks, and then some that are just towards the bottom, and the green curly line is my actual handicap index moving over time. And then you can see that in the right hand corner there it says that my current index is 22.6. So that's a screenshot from Wales Golf, which I'll be talking a bit about how to get registered in there later. Whenever you play at Abergele or any other course, you should be able to find charts that look a bit like this. We've got charts for all the tees just outside the front door, and as you head down, turn left out of the front door, and it's just there on the wall that juts out there. So you'd use these tables to basically get your course handicap and subsequently your playing handicap. So just to talk through this as an example, my 22.6 falls there in that 22.4 to 23.2. So you find out where your index lies, and then the number next to it, the 24, that would be my course handicap. So for 22.6, I've got a course handicap of 24 off the yellow tees. What that would mean as well is that would also be my playing handicap, unless it's an organised competition. Competitions have something called a handicap allowance. I'll talk about it now, actually. I haven't got a separate slide. basically you'd be given a percentage of your full handicap. So a normal Saturday competition, playing an individual competition, you'd be off 95%. There are percentage tables on the big chart outside the pro shop as well. These handicap charts are also in the gents' locker room. I think there's one in the ladies' locker room, and there's also one at the first tee. But there should be plenty of people around to help you if you're struggling with working that out. Now, to just say a few words about some of the apps I said I would cover. Wales Golf, that's good for tracking your handicap and seeing your history. The app allows you to calculate your playing handicap on courses across Wales as well. So there's a section of the app where you can pick a course and it'll tell you what you'd be playing off on that course, which I find useful. BRS, that you can use the website or the app for booking tee times for casual golf. And then How Did I Do, that's the app for booking into competitions. This is a screenshot of the signing up page for Wales Golf. So if you want to use the Wales Golf app, or if you want to look at your record on Wales Golf on your computer, you first have to register. So just follow that URL. I'll let you have details of these later. I can email them to you if you let me have your email address. And you then follow that URL and then just follow the instructions. You need what's called your membership number, and that is available either from one of the match secretaries. I could let you know what your membership number was, or I think Karen can get your membership number as well. If you ask Karen, you probably need to remember to call it a CDH number, because that's what it used to be called under the old system. So you get your number, follow the instructions, and then you'll have an account with Wales Golf. Once you've got that, you can download the app. That's what the icon of the app looks like. It's available from the App Store or on Google Play. And you can then, as I say, you either use the website or use the app. For BRS, you're probably better if you want to book casual golf. Best way is probably to go to the website, find the booking area and click on members booking. That will then open BRS and you should be able to book your round on that. You can also download it as an app, the BRS app. That's a screenshot of it on the right hand side, just showing the calendar at the top and then the tee times there down below. And you just would, if it was available, you just click and book from there. Those are what the icons look like on Google Play or on the App Store. How Did I Do? That's where you would book onto competitions. The website as shown there, www.howdidido.com, and it's also available as an app for iPhone or Android. Again, a screenshot from the computer there on the right hand side showing competitions. You just click on the open start sheet, find a vacant slot and book yourself in. It also, on How Did I Do, on the home page, it will show your handicap index, which you can see mine there, top right, 22.6. So that's another place where you can check on what your latest handicap index is. If you enter a formal competition, then once the start sheet is published, in brackets next to your name on the start sheet, it will show your playing handicap in brackets. So again, that just helps you know what handicap you're actually playing off, and that should normally take into account any adjustment for handicap allowance. And then finally, for anybody that's really keen out there, there is of course the rules on the R&A website. They've got a really good rules hub on there. They've got this Rules Academy. You can basically study the rules on there, and I think there's a little exam at the end if you really want to take that, or if you just want to just browse, you can browse through the rules. There is also an app in the App Store for the RNA rules app, and you can again use that to just refresh your memory or remind yourself or check what you're meant to be doing to take relief from a penalty area or any other aspect of the rules. So that's all I was going to say. If anyone's got any questions about anything that I've covered, any of the apps, anything about handicaps, or absolutely anything at all, I'm sure one of us, if I can't answer you, then I'm sure we've got an answer in the room, or if we haven't, then we will find out and get back to you. Thanks for listening.